Hey, what's going on, everybody? And welcome back to David Hailey's Hot Wheel Races. We're about to race the final 16 to find out who's going to make it in the official tournament. And today we have special guest, Jack Johnson. How's it going, Jack?
Doing great, David. How are you doing?
Well, I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Hey, couldn't ask for better weather on a nice race day like this.
That's right, that's right. Well, all right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get the party started. Our first race is sponsored by B&L, and we have two racers competing for that sponsorship. In lane number 2, we have Michelle Rushing driving the Hotwheels car. And in lane number 5, we have Corey Coffin driving the 76 Chevy Chevette. Jack, who do you think might win this race?
I don't know. I think it's going to be a tough call. You know, both are really, really intense competitors. I think they got a really good chance. I think it'll be pretty close.
All right. Well, I couldn't agree with you more. Let's go ahead and head down to the track and see what happens.
Racers, start your engine!
That was not really a close race. I think the Hot Wings blew Corey Kaufman out of the water.
Yeah, I think we need to check under Hot Wings' hood and see if they got a little extra room under there.
Definitely some spice going on under that hood. All right. Well, congratulations to Michelle Rushing. You will be moving on to the official tournament. And as far as you, Corey Kaufman, I am sorry, but you're going home empty-handed. All right, our next sponsor is Select Title and Escrow. And in lane number 2 is Sonny Brown driving the Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR versus Mackenzie Flake driving the Flippin' Fast. Jack, what's your prediction on this one?
Now, I know the Flippin' Fast back in the past, you know, it had like some technical difficulties and stuff, but you know, a couple losses, a couple wins. You know, especially the blowout that spun out in a couple of 360s, 180s.
Yes, absolutely.
And, you know, it just gets really intense out here.
It sure does, Jack. Let's go ahead and get down to the racetrack and see who's going to win this race.
Don't call it Flippin' Fast for nothing.
That's true, Jack. All right. Well, congratulations to Mackenzie Flake. You will be moving on to the official tournament next week. And we're sorry, Sonny Brown, but you also will be going home empty-handed. Moving on to our next sponsor, LSW Solutions. We do have two racers. In lane number 2 will be Andrew Highlander driving the Polestar TRX versus Monty Sanders driving the 70 Dodge Hemi Challenger. Jack, this should be an exciting race. What are you thinking on this one? My thoughts exactly. All right, well, let's go ahead and get down to the tracks. Good luck to both our racers. Let's see who's going to win. happened there?
Oh, I think he may have had a blowout or 2 or 3 or 4 or...
I don't even think he made it all the way down to the track without a couple of pushes here and there. Man, tough break for Andrew Highlander driving the Polestar. But congratulations to Monty Sanders. You'll be moving on to the official tournament. All right, guys, let's go ahead and move to our next race. And our sponsor is ProDry, and we have 2 racers. Michelle Robbins will be driving in lane 2 with the Ain't Fair. I do believe that is looks like a city bus she'll be driving, versus Kathleen Brown driving the Desert Drifter. What are your thoughts on this?
Ain't fair, I gotta ride a city bus instead of having my own car.
That's true. So I don't know. It's gonna be a tough one. I'm pretty excited about this race. It could be anything. Are you ready?
Hopefully it's not another remake of Speed.
Oh, well, in that case, you'll be going 60 miles per hour.
Because the video is gonna explode.
Well, let's go ahead and get down to the tracks. Good luck to both racers. For Michelle Robbins, that definitely ain't fair. I think you got hung up at the very beginning. Too much of a lowrider on that bus.
Ain't fair, didn't pay your bus fare.
Wah, 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 wah. But congratulations to Kathleen Brown. You will be moving on to the official tournament. As far as you, Michelle, I guess you're going to have to catch a bus fare home.
Better than hitchhiking.
That is true. Much better than hitchhiking. All right, moving on to our next sponsor, La Capital. We have 2 drivers. It is Kim Corbett will be in lane number 2 driving a 2019 Audi R8 Spider versus Crystal Brown driving the Decidedly Go. Jack, what is your thoughts on this race?
Decidedly go if we go or not?
That is true. Well, hopefully she'll have better luck than some of our previous racers and actually make it all the way to the finish line. Let's do it. We're going down to the track. Good luck to both our racers. That was a very, very close race. Wouldn't you agree, Jack?
Ought to be a little bit faster next time.
Oh, yeah, almost. But congratulations to Kim Corbett driving the 2019 Audi. You will be moving on to the official tournament. And we are sorry, Crystal Brown, but you will be going home empty-handed. All right, we got 3 races left. Moving on to our next sponsor, B&L Heating and Air LLC. In lane number 2, we have Annette Wilson driving the 47 Chevy Fleetline versus Tracy Lewis driving the Mazda MX-5 Miata. Jack, what do you think about this next race?
Let's kick the tires and light the fires.
Let's kick the tires and light the fires. Let's find out who's going to win. Nat Wilson really blew the competition out of the water on that one. That was an exciting race.
Took my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry.
All right, sounds like we got a singer on our hands tonight. Congratulations to Annette Wilson. You will be moving on to the official tournament. And we are sorry, Tracy, but you also will be going home empty-handed. Moving on to our next race. It is sponsored by Mid-South Pro Dry with Jack Johnson. All right, in lane number 2 is Brianna Hurst driving the Raging Express versus Stacy Brown driving the Volvo 240 Drift Wagon. Jack, what are your thoughts on this upcoming race? A Drift Wagon versus a Raging Express.
Hopefully there's no road raging.
Hopefully not. Well, let's go ahead and get down to the tracks. Good luck to both our racers. Wow, that was a close race. Congratulations to Stacy Brown driving the Volvo Drift Wagon. You won, and you will be moving on to the official tournament next week. As far as the Raging Cajun, we are sorry, Brianna, but you are going home empty-handed.
The car definitely wasn't made of driftwood.
That is true. There's no driftwood in the Drift Wagon. All right, guys, we have one final race, and it is sponsored by yours truly, David Hailey, with Turnkey Realty Group. In lane number 2, we have Beverly Ann driving the Pedal Driver versus Chris Rohrbacher in lane number 5, driving the Diora 2. Jack, who's going to win this race?
Well, better.
Better.
Pedal faster.
Better, pedal, faster, pedal, driver.
Say that 5 times fast.
All right, guys, let's go ahead to the final race and see who's going to win. Good luck to both our racers. Wow! Did you see how fast Pedal Driver just zoomed down that track?
They definitely pedaled faster.
Talk about pedal to the metal.
Or pedal to the plastic.
Pedal to the plastic, even better. Congratulations, Beverly Ann. You will be moving on to the official tournament. And as far as Chris Rohrbacher goes, we are sorry, but you are also going home empty-handed. Well, Jack, that was all the races for today. What'd you think?
Well, we did have some oil slicks out there, a couple of accidents, a couple of blowouts, especially with the Andrew Highlander.
Driving the Polestar, really bad choice to go down the track. But, you know, it did have 2 surfboards on it. And I'm sure...
Cool, dude. Oh.
Yeah, very cool, dude. That would go great with your mullet. Well, all right, guys. Well, Jack, you got anything left to say?
I think that's it for me, David.
All right. Well, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. And until then, peace.